Hey guys, today I just wanted to show everyone how to make your user interface look exactly like mine. Now I just made a new Death Knight and just loaded in with all the add-ons that I have, so this is exactly what your screen's going to look like. The add-ons that are going to be important today are going to be Bartender, and then also another add-on called Icehud, this one right here. Icehud allows me to see my health bar, my enemy's health bar, as well as my runic power very easily. It also shows, here wait, let me move this a little bit. It also shows my runic power, or my runes right down here. And if you want to make your runes larger, you have to go underneath Icehud. And then you have to go underneath model settings. And then you keep going down until you see runes. It's right here. So now you can change the scale of them from right here, guys. This is how I did it. I also have checked off always show at 100% alpha because I know it could be like see-through kind of. So now that you know how to set up your Icehud with bigger runes, let's go over to Bartender. Here, wait, I'm just going to do /reload to make my Gladius go away. Alright, now let's start off with Bartender. We're going to go under Bartender, and one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to turn off the Blizzard art bar. We don't really need that anymore. And then what I also like to do is turn off the button grid from 1 because I don't want it to be different looking than all the other bars. Now we're going to be pulling bars 4 and 5 off of the side right here. And we're also going to be moving our character bar and our bag up just a little bit to give space for a bar down there. I usually like to have my Q up here or somewhere around here. Move the pet bar over, move my vehicle bar over. I'm just moving these all over to make some space because I'm about to be moving everything. Alright. Now that we have everything moved a little bit, we're going back to 4 and 5. And we're going to be making them have rows. Have one row now, so it goes all the way across. And then same thing with 5. There you go. And my number 5 is usually my mounts, and my number 4 sits in over here somewhere. I just have to see what keybinds I have. Button unlock to move my keybinds. I'll just put something on every row so I know where it's at. Then I think I'm also missing one of my bars, so I'm going to enable 3. 3 is going to be right there. Move 2 down to the bottom. 4 is going to be my bar right below. And I know that these are at a number, but these are just happen to like be the ways I set up my keybinds a long time ago. Alright, so now I know this is how I normally have all my keybinds set up, exactly like this. So I really like this because it'll have shift underneath the exact number without the shift, so it's really easy to organize for me here. Like normally I'll put my focus grip right underneath my regular grip, so my grip on the target that I'm trying to kill will be 6, but then my focus grip will be shift 6. Alright, now that we have those bars set up, we're going to go up here to bonus action bar, and we're going to enable, and then we're also going to enable number 8. What these bars are going to help us do is keep track of our cooldowns really well. So now I'm going to increase the scale of them to like 1.35, that looks good. 1.35. You can set it to whatever scale you want it to however big you want it. If you have a harder time seeing, just put it as large as you want. Alright. Now that we have that set there, I also don't want to see my health bar down here. It's going to be distracting, so I go to edit mode. And then instead of modern layout, you can do classic preset layout. That's what I'd prefer instead of modern, because I don't like the health bars down below with the setup that I have currently. This setup is more so for the classic look. Alright, and now that I have all this set up, I like to throw my mounts down here So let's go throw a mount down there. There you go. And now for this setup right here, I like to have my crowd control on the top right. So I'd be putting things like Death Grip or Mind Freeze up there. I currently don't have those spells right now. But I like to put my rotation for my damage right here at the top, right in these few spaces. Down below, I usually have my mobility set up. At the bottom right, I'll put my defensives. And on the left side, I'll usually put all my offensive spells with maybe like 1 or 2 spells that I just didn't have room for otherwise. Now why I like to do this is because I play so many different types of classes that I like to keep track of everything, and it makes it really neat and organized, so when I'm paying attention in 3v3s or solo shuffles or whatever, I'm never having to look down below at these smaller boxes and strain my eyes a little bit to see if the cooldown is up, plus struggle to see where it is real quick. I've even seen some pro players put like the same spell twice so they can keep track of the cooldown of it a little bit better. I don't like to do that. I like to just have the cooldown up here, see how much easier it is to see this than that, especially when you're paying attention to your runes and just trying to do your rotation well. This setup ends up helping me a lot. So for the add-ons that we're going to need for this, it's going to be Bartender, and then the other important add-on is Icehud. Pretty much everything else you see here is going to be from these other add-ons, but they're not as important as Bartender, Icehud, and then while I'm in matches, you guys will notice my Weakaura is going off, where it says like right here it'll say like kill healing totem. That is from my Weakaura package. I do have that in the description down below, so don't forget to pick that up, guys. Now when you're also playing multiple classes, it always helps to have it organized just like this, so you never lose track of the cooldowns if you're like just starting off on that other class again, so you can remind yourself of what cooldowns they have. And it's also nice to keep all your spells in a similar position. So on your Death Knight, if your interrupt is on your 7 key right here, you're going to want to keep that the same for all of your classes, so don't change your interrupt. So if you're going to jump onto your Shaman, your Wind Shear should also be number 7 if your Mind Freeze is number 7, your interrupt as Death Knight. Alrighty guys, this concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to check me out over at twitch.tv/jokestv. Like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day, guys.